Hey there, wonderful listeners, and welcome to another episode of Anthony Mo. No judgment, your story matters. I'm Anthony, your friendly neighborhood DJ counselor, here to help you navigate the glorious, messy tapestry of relationships with a wink. A dose of science and a big old hug for your heart. Tonight's letter comes from someone we'll call Alex. Let's dive right in. Dear Anthony, I live alone in my first apartment, and my mom calls me every single day, sometimes twice. She wants to know what I had for dinner, if I'm wearing a sweater, if I'm feeling lonely. I know she loves me, but after a long day, I feel like I have a personal rain cloud drape over me. I feel guilty, even mean, if I don't pick up. How can I make her happy and still have my own space? Signed, drowning in dial tones. Alex, thank you for trusting us with this. You're not alone. Tons of folks face that parent-child reverse soul of affection, and it can feel like you're trapped in a sitcom mirror. First, let's acknowledge the absolute truth. Your mom's calls come from love, anxiety, and maybe loneliness of her own. 11 out of 10 times, she's not plotting world domination. She's just checking the scoreboard of, is my kid okay? But here's the thing. You are an adult. You have a right to autonomy, mental space, and yes, even your own Netflix and chill evenings without running play-by-play commentary. Psychology calls this boundary setting, and clinical research shout out to Dr. Henry Cloud and his work on healthy relationships tells us that clear, compassionate boundaries actually deepen love rather than damage it. So what might that look like for you? Alex, let's break it down. 1. The love sandwich approach. Start with something genuine. Mom, I really love hearing your voice and catching up. Then introduce your need. Lately, I've been drained in the evenings and need a little quiet time to recharge. Close warn me. Could we switch our chats to every other day? Or maybe set a fixed time that works for both of us. Boom. Love, boundary, love. She hears your heart and your needs. Second, turn chaos into calendar. Humans crave predictability, such as a standing weekly call, say Sunday evening, where you two have a date. If she knows Saturday after work isn't call time, she can channel her energy elsewhere, maybe a yoga class or knitting that sweater she's secretly been eyeing for your next call. Number 3. I feel statements are magic. Instead of, you call too much, try I feel overwhelmed when the phone rings constantly. I want to give you my full attention at times when I'm more present. Science shows that I statements lower the listener's defenses by up to 40%. No kidding. Number 4. Self-care isn't selfish. If you don't got your mental health mode, you find yourself buried under guilt and obligation. Take nightly walks, meditate, or blast your favorite mixtape, whatever recharges you. When you feel centered, you approach mom from a place of calm. 5. Practice. The first few boundary calls might feel like public speaking at Madison Square Garden. Your voice might shake, you'll feel sweaty. That's okay. You're building a muscle. With every respectful conversation, you get stronger, more confident, and maybe even end up teaching your mom a little something about growing together as two adults. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but Anthony, what if she cries? What if she says, I don't care? That's the emotional roller coaster we signed up for when realigning family dynamics. Here's a golden nugget from attachment theory. People often respond to healthy boundaries by pushing back first. But then they learn, they adapt, and they try. Your mom may feel a twinge of hurt, but over time, you'll realize that the quality of your time is richer when you're not mentally checking out. And Alex, if things get extra sticky, consider reaching out to a therapist. You don't need to save this solo. A professional can give you role-play scripts, coping strategies, and cheer you on as you step into your power. So, to recap, acknowledge and love. Propose a clear, shared schedule. Use I feel language. Prioritize your self-care. Stay consistent and kind. Trust me, these small tweaks can turn your daily dread into something more like, hey, we've got something special here. But let's not turn my living room into mission control. That's our show for tonight. Folks, if you're tangled up in love, guilt, or telephone wires, remember, your story matters, your feelings are valid, and most importantly, you deserve the peace you're craving. Write into Anthony Knows, and let's untangle life's little knots together. Until next time, this is Anthony, reminding you that boundaries aren't walls, they are doors to deeper connections. Stay brave, stay kind, and keep that dial on your terms. Good night.